So this plant here is called garlic mustard. You can recognize it by its kind of distinctive leaf pattern and the white flower. Now garlic mustard, if you look here, you can see a lot of it. Garlic mustard is actually quite invasive. The seeds can last up to 5 years in the ground before they germinate. So if you get some, the best thing you can do to prevent it from reproducing and becoming worse is to make pesto out of it. So you can see that I've already kind of done that. I've snipped off the tops of a lot of these. There was a bigger stand before than there is now, and these are going to make a great pesto. There's a reason they're called garlic mustard. They kind of smell like garlic and have a little bit of a mustardy taste. However, the actual mustard, well, this is one kind of mustard. You can see here, right behind it, that is more of a true mustard, although it's in the brassica family. I'm not exactly sure what this one is called. I'm going to be researching that. So this is what garlic mustard looks like when it's been cut up. And this is going to be made into a pesto. And I will show you how that works at home. So this is what the garlic mustard looks like when we're stripping it. So what you want to do is you want to pull off all the leaves, pinch off the flowers. The flowers are edible, and like that. So it's kind of just strip, see how it is, and then pinch. I'm going to take them. And that, and then you can see all these I've already stripped, so that we're washing the you want to wash it very well. So there are several ingredients that I like to use in my pesto. Hi. This is walnuts and olive oil. Get a good, nice olive oil that's from one country. You'll get a better flavor. Get the organic virgin. You'll get an even better flavor. And then it may not be vegan, but I can't find a good vegan recipe that I've liked. So I like, rather than Parmesan cheese, to use the Pecorino Romano. It's made out of sheep's milk. So those are the 3 ingredients. You can also use almonds if you like, or pine nuts, which is pricier. And then we have the all the greens here. And those are the 4 ingredients, besides salt, that you will need. How do I measure it? I don't. I just put it in, taste it, put it in, taste it. And I use a Vitamix. So what you want to do is you want to fill up with lots of greens. Pesto is really all about the greens. So I'm taking all of this garlic mustard and making sure it all goes in. And because a Vitamix is not a food processor, it needs a little bit of water to get started. So I do add a little bit of water in the bottom. It's not going to be a big deal. Then I add some olive oil. put in some walnuts. I'd be maybe adding more later. And some cheese. May add more later. And I use a little bit of salt, like kosher salt. Not a lot. Comes the moment of truth. I'm gonna taste it. So garlic mustard pesto is not going to taste similar to other pestos. So it looks very green. Very green here. It tastes definitely kind of like garlic mustard. So I added a couple more things that weren't on the recipe because there were some things that needed to balance out the taste. So sometimes when you're using an unusual green, basil is very easy to work with. But if you're foraging, you want to do something like this. So I added some lime juice, and I also added some agave. Agave is a good sweetener because it does not raise the blood sugar, and you don't need a lot of it. And I'm happy with the results. So, if you want to make a non-traditional pesto out of, you know, garlic mustard or any other kind of invasive green that is edible, this is a good way to go. And the next step would be cook the pasta and then put it on top of pasta or rice. So this is the finished product of pesto. It's thick, you want it thick. Now a word about garlic mustard. It tastes like garlic. There's a reason it's called garlic mustard. It's because it tastes like it, and then it's got a kick. So it's going to taste like garlic more than like basil, but it's good. It tastes good.